Hello, everyone! Sorry for the late start. Sorry if I seem out of breath. But yes, we're here finally. So.
I exist.
Yep. Hopefully, let's hope that our internet will be...
my phone audio was still on. I guess stream is working. My message just isn't popping up in chat, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes that happens to people. I've noticed that it happens to Autumn a lot.
Womp womp.
Alright. So...
Hey, I refreshed chat and my message has been sent to hell.
It's been sent to the void. Alright. Alright, so do you want to... Oh, so hello SG, hello Yin, it's good to see you. Ice, do you want to give a recap of what happened last episode?
Tabby and Jade got along for the first time ever.
Wow! Well, they got along a little bit, but actually, like, coordinating stuff happened last time.
Yeah.
And also, I did get my ass kicked in combat for first time in a while.
Yeah. Because I finally decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm throwing something really weak at you to make you feel good about yourself.
It was mostly because my rolls were so bad.
I mean, that too, yeah. But also because I'm bad at balancing.
I mean, you'll get there.
It's maybe because I'm like, oh yeah, they can take it, and then they cannot take it.
Alright. So we're still in the cave.
Anyways.
Still in the cave.
You're in the cave, yes. Did we ever... I said there were spell scrolls as well, right? But that you need to get those,
we were gonna save that
out.
until next episode. We just finished, like, looking at the quote-unquote animation. On the...
Yeah, the mural just kind of, like, goes on a loop, basically.
Yep. Oh, I just realized my connection is going in and out. Great. Alright. So... let's just open... no! And I didn't roll my first, like, see how well my rolls are gonna be. I didn't roll yet today. I usually do that.
Alright, where's my crystal die?
Got a 9. That's not good.
16.
That's a little below average. So I don't know how that's gonna go. But anyways, let's get into it. Nah, let's get into it. Alright.
Anyways, did you write down, like, any of the stuff that I said you got for loot last session?
No. No, I did not. I was busy I was immediately busy last session. Like, after we ended, I was...
That's fine.
Doing stuff.
You can go back to the VOD later and listen to it.
I think you wrote it in, I think you wrote it in session notes?
Did I?
I think you did. You at least wrote down, like, the, what we got from...
I wrote down how many gems you got.
Yeah. Did you... okay, that's a lot of shit. Okay. I'm going back up.
It's not part of the rewards, because the rewards were literally just whatever you find in the cave.
Okay. I'll probably just go back into the VOD later and listen to what we got.
I'll just do that later.
Yeah.
I'll do that later and just give you a list of stuff.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, usually after stream,
remain consistent.
Usually after stream, I, like, have dinner and whatnot, since we usually end with, like, D&D streams right around where, my dinner usually starts, so.
So yeah, fun stuff.
Alright.
Anyways, you're in the cave, Mavros.
Quote unquote Mavros. So we just like finished watching whatever what was...
Watching the slideshow, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying... I don't exactly remember what happened. I only know that I quickly copied down all the, like, the map and whatnot in those spots. That's all I remember.
Hey, you see that shit? That was crazy. Anyways, I'm Rod Sterling. Good night.
Okay, so can you remind me what's in the room that I've not already gotten?
I kind of just listed everything before. I do remember I sent you some pictures of some magic
Yeah,
items
you
that were in
did.
there.
Hello, Nex. Hello. Hello, hello. We're still, like, in the beginning stage, so... Yeah. Anywho.
I'll just say that, like, you could have picked everything up, and I'll just figure out what everything is later.
Okay, I just realized I forgot the pin comment. Don't mind that. You can still talk while I do that. Shit. I usually
you have everyone, like, shoving everything into the chest of holding, right?
Yep.
Alrighty.
I usually forget one thing. Usually it's just one thing that I forget. It's usually either letting Discord know, pin message, or something else. So, pin message. There we go. Alright. Alright.
Alrighty, so, yeah, you're free to leave.
Yeah, after we get everything, we're probably just gonna leave then.
Alrighty. I actually put on some background music for myself. Not the one that makes me do the narrator voice, because I don't need that voice right now. For anyone who needs context, watch the last stream, I guess. I'm not elaborating. And you can't make me. There it is. I was looking for a very specific song. Just because I really like this song. Anyways. So you heading back into town then?
Yeah.
There's not really anywhere for you to go to claim your reward, because the reward was dibs on the treasure hoard.
Okay. Probably...
And another part of the reward, apparently, was getting a child possessed.
That would... When after stream, when I was thinking on it, I was like, I should have done an Arcana check on it. Oh well. It just reminds me of the stick that, Gillian, Chip, and, Jay got. I'm currently at that part where they're just messing around with the stick.
Oh, this time it's my connection. Yippee. Are you there?
Hello? Yeah, I'm here.
Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I want to record a message
No. No. Mm-mm. Alright.
Did you?
So probably...
Let's see. I forgot to take off Tabby's 5 temp HP from your spell wearing off.
Oh, yeah. I just realized I'm, like, at 57 health. I looked at it, I'm just like, why do I have 57 health? Oh, yeah, I was in battle. And I took damage. Anywho.
A little bit.
Probably would want to, like, go to, like, a jeweler or something for, like, those gemstones and whatnot. That's probably what I would be doing. I don't know what the boys would be doing. That's what just what I would be doing.
Probably pretty easy to get a jeweler in Cromer. I think I said it when I first introduced Cromer. It's very much so like an adventuring town.
Right.
You got the guild. You got like shops and stuff that thrive off of like adventurers and
you
stuff.
Got the alchemist store and all that for potions.
Yeah, the whole town basically does really well when there's more adventurers. Especially like shopkeepers, they like helping out the lower level adventurers because then like it's a good investment for when they become higher level adventurers.
Right, right. Yeah, right.
So yeah, I'll say it's pretty easy to get to a jeweler. What I'm literally going to do is I'm going to open up my my extensive list of backup characters, and I'm just going to take a name from there.
Okay.
Just for the jeweler. Okay, got the name.
Captain what?
Alrighty, how about this? For each of the gems, I'm going to basically roll D100 for its purity. And that's going to be the percentage of the price that you guys. Sound good?
Sounds good to me, I guess.
Okay, so we are going to start with the diamonds. I'll let you choose now. Do you want it to be individual rolls or collective rolls for the groups?
Collective rolls.
Collective rolls? Okay, so one roll for each group then.
Yeah. So you don't have to roll a lot of dice for that. Even though you could. You have enough dice for it, but
dice,
no.
Collective rolls so many dice.
Collective rolls make sense.
Okay. It's fitting that they're using the crystal dice for these ones. So that is... Okay, so that... I'm just going to put the total amount that you get if you're exchanging all of them. Or do you want, like, how much each one is worth, so you're like, oh yeah, we should hold on to these ones?
Hold on. I probably won't need any of these, so yeah, just collectively, I guess.
Okay, so just the total?
Yeah, just the total.
Okay, so we have that plus... Where's rupees on here? There's Ruby. Damn.
I threw my dice in the tray, and guess what I got? A natural 1.
Natural 20?
No, natural 1. Other opposite side. That's so funny. Like, I just threw it in there because why not? And I got a natural 1. I'm just like, oh shit. That's not a good sign.
I forgot to multiply this by 3 for that.
Also, while Ice is doing that, in the works currently is the official artwork for the Ballad of Champions, finally. I'm finally getting to it. And everyone that's in the party is going to be in there. Like, we have Jade, we have myself, we have NT, and of course, we have Neon Marrow in there, because I want to show how they look like as well. Because we can't forget about the little kitty cat that causes mayhem wherever she goes. She's a little menace.
You're going to be getting a lot of gemstones out of this.
Nice.
For a lot of money.
Nice. But she's a little menace, but of course...
Like, I'm not even rolling that good for the purity. It's just that you have so many gemstones and they're so valuable.
Right. Marrow is a little menace, but she's also, like how most cats are, though she's very protective and whatnot, and she's very smart, too. And if you notice that I use she, they interchangeably for them, it's because they're a robot, they really don't. They're a robot cat, and, it's just... Marrow is just... Yeah, it's just that. They really don't care what you call them. So... But yeah, they go by she, they. Even though they're just a robotic kitty.
D20, not a D10. I guess I picked up my D20 for that last roll there. That would have been funny. Okay, so for the record, none of the purities that I rolled went over 58% pure.
Interesting.
That being said, you're still getting a lot of money for this.
By the way, we're splitting this 3 ways.
Do you want to divide it for... Luckily, this actually divides evenly 3 ways.
Nice. Finally, something that divides evenly. Goodness.
Yeah, if it didn't, I would have just rounded.
Right.
So, you in total made $11,850, or 3,000, or gold, sorry, or 3,950 gold each.
Damn, how much?
So just put in 395 platinum.
300 what?
395 platinum.
Okay,
because that's the equivalent of
390
gold.
What? 395, you said? 5? Okay, so... I had 1 platinum, so... Platinum. Holy crap, we are rich. I mean, I spent a lot of gold pieces.
The character that I'm playing just made like $50,000 or 50,000 gold from selling off gemstones.
Dang. I mean, I did lose a lot of gold with her new outfit, but meh. It didn't really hurt me all that much. It was like the with like the
I
outfits
mean, you
and
guys are
whatnot.
pretty set in terms of cash now. You could buy like some magic items,
Yeah.
although not many of them are going to be within your price range still.
Yeah. Oh, all right. What else did we get? We could probably worry about that later.
So,
we could probably worry about that later.
yeah, I was
like,
just
selling
gonna
them.
do that later.
Yeah. So what would we?
I'll just go back and listen to the VOD again.
Okay. So what are we doing now after we settled that? Well, we would like sell all the rest of the all the rest of the stuff. Maybe.
Yeah, I'll give you the prices for that later.
Yeah. Though I remember the little.
I'll write you up like. Or wait, do you want to keep those magic items actually? Because I did not tell you what they are yet. Because
I remember.
You might not try to figure out what they are yet.
I remember like the little animal statues. She would keep those. She wouldn't sell those. She would keep those.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those little statuettes. I said that it was like one thing that you remember and then 5 that you don't recognize.
Yes.
Or was it 2 that you recognize and 5 that you don't?
1 that I recognize. One that I recognize, and then the like 5 or 6 others.
Yeah, like 5 that you don't recognize.
Yeah, because she would probably want to like look those up and study them. Yeah, 6 total. I only recognize like a leopard. That's it. The rest that I don't recognize, and probably she would keep those and like study them. That's probably what she would do with those, to look up what's what, because you know, animal expert.
Also going to send you these pictures right here for the wondrous items you picked up.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember those.
I'm just making sure that I know what one of those is. Okay, yeah, I had that right. I remember you did also get that one silver necklace with the gemstone in the center.
Yeah. I mean, she already has like 2. She's not gonna wear 3. She probably would sell the necklace or something. I don't know.
I was just saying I remember that because I was gonna pull up the thing for like the price on that.
Okay.
Ah, shit. Where's the fucking pricing for magic items starting here?
We can worry about this later, sir.
It's something that I can do, like, right quick.
Fine, alright.
I'm literally already on the page with it. Okay, I'm almost to the page with it. I was on the wrong. So it was a silver necklace with a gemstone pendant, which in total is worth 250 gold. So, you can try and split that, or you can just keep it, or whatever.
It divides evenly into 125, so... Split it.
Yeah, if you split it twice. So you're just sharing it with Tabby then?
Yeah. Poor Jade.
Okay, 125 gold for each of you then.
I mean, he's already...
Jade's already got a ton of money.
Yeah.
Right. And, so yeah, I'm going to remember that... Oh, wait, you also, Oh, no, right. The tapestry was also technically one of the art objects.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing you didn't grab that.
The tapestry? Oh, I thought it was, like, painted on the wall.
That you saw.
I thought it was painted on the wall. Like, in the stone. Like, you couldn't remove it.
No, the tapestry was, like, made of cloth.
Oh! Yeah, I probably would just leave that there.
It's just, like, cloth on the wall, and then there was a separate mosaic.
Yeah, I'd probably just leave that tapestry there, then. She wouldn't want to mess with that.
Right, fair enough.
Oh, by the way, I'm looking at my sheet here, and I just remembered, my attacks and whatnot. Do I need to change any of that? Like, the plus, like, my hit points and whatnot, and my slashing?
Your 2 hits should be plus 9 right now, and your damage should be plus 6.
1d6 plus 6?
1d6 plus 6, yeah.
Okay. Alright. And my unarmed strike is plus 3? Huh. Interesting.
Plus 3 to hit.
Plus 3 to hit, yeah. I thought it'd be lower than that, but... I mean, she does use her claws and all that shit.
You're always proficient with unarmed strikes.
Hmm?
You're always proficient with punching someone in the face.
I mean, she doesn't usually. She usually just, puts a sword in their face. Or uses her claws and whatnot to scratch out their eyes.
I'm actually going to check something real fast. How much is this? I'm going to pull up a random number generator real fast because there is actually a magic item that Tabby's got his eyes on.
Oh.
I made, since this is a one-on-one campaign, I'm making it so that basically if you have the gold to afford it, then you can buy it.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's between this and...
Sure, there are 3, like...
that.
Technically 3 players, but I'm only playing one of them. So...
And it's going to set him back almost all of his gold.
Rip.
Because I used the random number generator, which is between 501 and 5,000 for this rare do magic item, and it said 4,314.
So what magic item did he get?
And what? Sorry?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was, like, away. I was facing away from my mic. What magic item did he get?
He's getting the Amulet of Health,
Ooh.
which will increase his Constitution score to 19.
Nice.
Minus 364. Okay, so he took all of that platinum that he just earned and spent it all.
Wow.
But it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because now his total HP is going to go up.
Nice, nice, nice.
So he's going to buy that and then attune to that. You're also free to... you probably don't know very much about magic items. I know a lot about magic items. So you're free to ask me, like, oh yeah, is there a magic item that could let me do this?
That could do this and all that.
And so Tabby now just got a jump from... How much HP was he at before? Hold on. He's got a jump from 84 HP to 98.
Dang. I'm still the lowest with 70 HP.
Well, Tabby's was already higher than yours, so...
I remember my HP being higher than his at one point, but when he leveled up, he got more HP than I did, so...
I mean, it shouldn't be higher than his ever, because what's your Constitution modifier?
Constitution... it's a 15.
So... Yeah, you have the same modifier as him, but he's got the tough feat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, you should never have more HP than him, considering the HP.
No one should have more HP than Jade. No, never.
Well, Jade doesn't even have the tough feat, I don't think.
I mean, he's a barbarian. He's a barbarian for a reason.
Now I gotta double check.
I know barbarians usually have more
he does
health.
have the tough feat. I give both of these guys the tough feat.
I know barbarians are supposed to have more health.
Yeah, they get a D12 for their hit dice.
They're tank for a reason.
Poor monks only get a D8. Yeah, especially Jade.
What's my dice? I forgot, like a D6 or D8?
For Bard, I believe it's D8, because you're technically a little bit more martial.
Okay! I'm a little confused. Anywho, but, yeah.
Anyways, I'll say there's probably, like, some sort of, like, magic shop or, like, a library or something that you go to get these magic items looked at, see what they fit, and see what they do, see what they are, all that fun stuff.
She'll probably be more focused on trying to figure out what the heck these animals are. She wouldn't even care about the magic items. So
honestly, you could also just go to a library and do that as well.
Yeah, she'd probably be doing that for the rest of the day then.
Okay, I'll say the guys probably go with you just so that they can, like, get the magic items looked at and figure out what the hell they do.
Okay, they go do that, meanwhile she just goes off in a completely different direction.
Okay. Looks like I have auto dark enabled because of my browser, and I don't want it enabled for this website because it makes it impossible to fucking read anything. Okay, 4 Stark pages. Disable on this page to figure out what the other 5 little statues are.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Alright. Where's my investigation? There's 2. Come on. That's gonna be an 11. Not a good roll.
Okay, 1 moment, sorry. I'm literally just pulling up a fucking list of D&D creatures.
Okay. The only one that you said
So
you
apparently
recognize
if
is
you
like a panther. That's all you said.
Yeah, I think I said like a jaguar or something like that, or a leopard.
Like a panther,
Some big
leopard.
cat.
Yeah, some big kitty. Also, Meryl would be there with her as well. Because Meryl follows her everywhere, unless, of course, she tells them to go somewhere else.
I can make this fun.
Uh-oh.
So you say you got an 11?
Yes. Not great. A little above average.
With 11, I'll say you can figure out what 2 of these creatures are.
Okay.
Or at least, like, roughly figure out what they're meant to be.
Okay.
Moment.
I just remembered I need to pull up Meryl's sheet. I keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah, probably good to have that ready.
Yeah.
So, one of them, from what you can find, is called a, I can't remember the name all of a sudden. Moorbounder, that's it. One of them that you find is called a Moorbounder. Are you looking for like general information about them as well?
Yeah. Do you want me to roll another investigation check on that?
No, I'll just say that you would just find this from just generally looking for stuff.
Okay.
I can actually send you a picture of this one as well.
I feel like she would have like like what they were in her hands and just like going through books and like going up like just trying to scan for stuff. But with her ADHD brain, she doesn't find much because she's all over the place. Like myself.
So this is a Moorbounder. It's just in session notes for you.
Hold on, it's loading. It's taking a little bit to load. Ooh. Is that the panther creature you were talking about? Or...
So, no, this is actually different. The main reason you couldn't really identify this one is because of the tusks coming out of its face.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. She would be very confused on that. Like, what?
So, from what you can find, Moorbounders, in, like, other regions, are very commonly used as mounts because they can move incredibly fast, about, like, almost 3 times faster than someone normally can on foot.
Wow. So I take they're pretty friendly if you were able to, like, tame one, then?
Yeah, they're basically just, like, they're kind of like a mix between, I guess they're more like cats, is the best way to describe them. They're more like cats, but if they were big and you could mount them.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. Alright.
So, yeah, they're big friendlies.
Okay.
They look like they would enjoy being scratched behind the ears.
Aww.
And then the second creature. I can actually make this even more fun. So this one is obviously not. It's very, from what you can tell from the images you find, very scaled down from like its actual image that you find. This is the picture that you find of it.
It's loading. What the fuck is that?
And from what you can find, that is a monster known as an astral dreadnought.
Oh!
According to the book you're reading, the astral dreadnought is a massive and incredibly deadly monster that is basically is native to the astral plane and cannot leave the astral plane.
Huh. Interesting.
Interesting fact that you can find about the astral dreadnought is that basically their stomach is really a demiplane.
So they're really big.
They are incredibly big.
Great!
I can actually send you another piece of reference art to give you a sense of scale.
Yeah, I like a sense of scale. Ho! Ha! 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 No thanks! No thanks!
We can go ahead and remove that one then. But yeah, those are the two that you're able to identify eventually.
Okay. You said I can only...
It probably takes a while because you're kind of just having to like flip through and study like each image on the page to be like, okay, that's what that is.
Yeah, so she would take like the books and like go to like a table and look at them and read. While Meryl
is... just kind of like scrolling through it.
Yeah, Meryl's on the table just chilling. In their smaller form.
Yeah, Meryl's napping.
Yeah, Meryl's napping in their smaller form so they don't break the table! Those are pretty heavy.
Alrighty, is that what you're doing for the rest of the day then?
Pretty much, yeah. Until like gets pretty late then. She probably wouldn't even realize how late it's getting because she would get so engrossed of like reading on these creatures.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll for how many books it takes to actually get to those two. It takes a collective 7 books to identify 2 of those.
Wow. I feel like
let's be fair. You also have no idea what you're looking for in these.
Right. I kind of want to have NT find her asleep. That'd be really cute. Hello? Ice?
Hello?
I don't know if you're being quiet because of your connection or not, or you're just judging me.
It was my connection. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh. I was just like, it would be very cute if NT finds her asleep. Face down in the book. Okay. Yeah, after reading for a little bit,
do you want to just tell you what the magic items y'all found are?
Yeah.
The boys have gotten them identified. So, the little pair of goggles that you can see in those 3 images.
Mm-hmm.
Those are goggles of night. While wearing these dark lenses, you have dark vision out to a range of 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, wearing the goggles increases its range by 60 feet.
Wow.
So that is a way for one of you to have dark vision permanently. Because these do not require attunement, by the way. You can wear them freely.
I'm debating whether or not she would take them or not.
The weird-looking helmet is a helm of comprehend languages, which allows you to cast comprehend languages from it at will. And if you want to keep that one, we can also just rework its appearance a little bit to not be so obnoxious.
Yeah. I wouldn't need it since I already have a spell for that, so...
Yeah. I mean, you can also just sell it off for money.
Yeah. So the one thing that I want to keep now is, like, the goggles, for now. That's, like, the one I want to keep.
And the last one is the drift globe.
That thing looks so cool.
The small sphere of thick glass weighs 1 pound. If you are within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command word and cause it to emanate the light or daylight spell. Once used, the daylight effect can't be used again until the next dawn. You can speak another command word as an action to make the illuminated globe rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. The globe hovers in this way until you or another creature grasps it. If you move more than 60 feet from the hovering globe, it follows you until it is within 60 feet of you. It takes the shortest route to do so. If prevented from moving, the globe sinks gently into the ground and becomes inactive, and its light winks out.
Okay.
So basically, you can just have a light source kind of trail behind you if you need to.
Yeah, so probably we'll keep the goggles and the globe for now, and probably she would just keep those in her in the chest, basically.
Yeah, just like in case of emergency things.
Mm-hmm.
So neither of these are attunement items, so you can just use them whenever you want.
Okay. Yeah, she would probably just. So we're probably gonna sell off the helmet then. That's the only thing we're gonna be selling off.
Alrighty, you want to give you the amount of gold you get for that one? That is an uncommon item, so... that is worth 448 gold.
Okay, how's Tabby doing on gold at the moment?
He has like 200 or something.
He can take it since I have like 600, over 600 gold. He could just take it.
Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna start making a list in the server of how much certain magic items cost.
Okay.
So in that way, if I need to refer back to that, I can.
Right.
So I'll go ahead and add that gold to Tabby's inventory then.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
After NT finds her asleep, I feel like he would just carry her back to... Ow, it just scratched my nose! Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Nice job. Nice job, nitwit.
Hey! But yeah,
Nice job, dingus.
But yeah, he would just carry her, I feel like, back to their room, back to the tavern and whatnot.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Yep. Okay. So...
Alrighty, so go ahead and one rest then.
Yay! I can finally have my 70 HP back. Yay, my spell slots. How many spell slots did I use? Just one? Oh, I used 2. Why did I use 2? Oh, cure wounds. I used
one
cure
for
wounds.
Use one for cure wounds and one for heroism.
Yeah.
Use one for cure wounds and one for heroin.
No! I used cure wounds on Jade.
That's what I would use it for.
No! No! Alright.
Anyway, so yeah, you are now no longer slightly damaged. You are now not damaged at all.
Yay! Alright. Alright, fast forward until the next morning.
Yep, next day, let's go.
I kind of want to have her wake...
Yippee.
I want her to wake up before Tabby. Today, because she fell asleep way before him. That'd be so funny. Oh, that'd be so funny. So she wakes, wakes up extra early today.
Makes sense. I'll say the main reason that you didn't find out what the other things are is because you fell asleep out of boredom.
Yes.
And just general, exhaustion from the day.
Yeah. Alright, so.
So yeah, Tabby's still snoozing. He looks very calm, which is weird for him.
He looks very calm and, he looks very different while he sleeps. Like, he looks peaceful. Especially if especially if she's next to him and whatnot. So she'll carefully roll out of bed and try not to wake him. Do you want me to roll a stealth check for that then? Or no?
I'm gonna say yes, but Tabby's just gonna be using passive perception because, punk shoe.
He sleep.
He does have decent passive perception, but it's probably not as good as your stealth roll is gonna be.
Yeah.
Unless you roll terribly.
Keep dropping the dice! Shit!
You have a dice tray for...
When I'm trying to roll it, it rolls out of my hand onto the floor. I don't know what to do, okay? Leave me alone.
Hold your hand, right above your dice tray, so if it falls out, it just goes into the dice tray.
Hold on. Dirty 20. Dirty 20.
What was that?
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you managed to get out of bed without waking him up.
Okay.
I'll say because it's cute that when as soon as you get out of the way, he kind of rolls over and his arm kind of goes
Sorry, what? You cut out? Sir? Ice?
Where you normally
Ice, you're cutting out. I don't know if you can hear me. You cut out through all that. I did not.
The silence makes me think that you're simping.
No, I cannot hear you. You're cutting out.
Ah.
Anyways, what did he do?
Like as soon as you get up out of bed, he like rolls over and his arm kind of just like drapes across where you normally are.
Aw, that's adorable. Aw. She would quietly go downstairs and get some food. I don't feel like
normally you guys would wake up probably closer to like 8 a.m., right?
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like she would wake up around like 7, maybe.
I was gonna say like 5.
Okay,
or like
5.
6.
5 or 6 is fine. And I feel like she would like Soot would be very surprised of seeing her awake at this hour.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. I kind of fell asleep earlier. I don't know if you saw NT carrying me in here, but yeah.
Yeah, I saw him carry you in.
Yeah. How are you this morning?
So I've been for a while.
I'll just have my usual breakfast for today. Which is just like a piece of toast, some eggs, and bacon.
Just kind of nods and just prepares breakfast pretty quickly.
Okay, and she sits down and whatnot. Is Jade up? That's the real question. Is he up?
Do I have any coins nearby? I do.
You always have a coin nearby. What kind of question is this?
Well, I haven't found my lucky coin in a while, so I've been using like dimes and shit. I'm gonna say that no, Jay is not currently up.
Wow, she's the first awake of everybody. Wow, what is this? So after...
It's very quiet in the tavern right now because most people are either asleep or like getting ready for work.
And after she eats, I feel like she would walk over to the commission board and whatnot. And since I've been seeing it for a while, let's grab that commission about the haunted thing. What is it?
The haunted windmill?
Haunted windmill, yes! I've been seeing it for a while now. I've been really wanting to go there, but like other stuff has been more important. Or more catching my eye, so let's go!
The windmill. If I could open my fucking Discord. You're just deciding to be a little shitter today. Okay, there we go. The windmill is something that is basically more of like a historical piece in the town. Doesn't really serve any actual function. It's more of like a kind of historical / aesthetic thing.
Okay.
But considering the fact that it's a historical site, they would like it to be unhaunted.
Right. I get that. Yeah, she would grab it and, I feel like she would just hang out in the tavern. Probably, like,
fair enough.
Like, either, like, working on her music, or, like, drawing, or reading a book. Probably working on her music, so she hasn't done that in a while. Until either... she just waits until, like, the boys wake up, so...
Alright, if you're gonna work on your music, then go ahead and give me a performance check.
Hell yeah, I have a good modifier for this, so I'm not worried at all. Ooh, okay.
I'll say, so I've been trying to get into the habit of being like, oh yeah, since you're doing this with this stat, then go ahead and change the score you use. But since it's for music, I'll say keep charisma.
Okay. That'd be a 25.
You make some good progress with some of your songs. Your guitar was a little bit out of tune, so you fixed that up.
Yeah. It's been a while since she's whipped out the guitar, so it makes sense it would be out of tune.
As well, as you're kind of tuning the guitar, the pick, I would assume you have the pick you got from Malil in your hand, or
yeah.
like, on you somewhere.
I feel like she would
just feel kind of like
she would have it like she would be like holding it with her lips or her teeth, like gently, not to scratch it and whatnot, but just to not lose it. Says I do that a lot with my own pens and whatnot. Well, with my stylist, so.
Yeah, you basically just feel this kind of like, I want to say warmth is the best way to describe it. It's basically just like kind of giving off good vibes.
Yeah, I mean, she did like she with the while he was talking, she could tell he was like a very fatherly like person. Like I could just tell the way he was speaking and whatnot during that part.
Yeah, he's got the cool dad vibes.
Yeah. There's a reason for that, but I'm not going to say why because we have talked about it. I want to keep that secret for now. But Anywho. Do you want me to... I was just thinking of how long she would have to wait until the boys wake up. she'll probably be like in like a corner booth or something, like off, like out of sight and whatnot. Well, not out of sight, but like somewhere in the corner, just minding her own freaking business.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll flat d20s for both the guys, see who wakes up first.
Okay.
They'll say one's gonna wake up at like 7, and the other's gonna wake up at 8.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, Tabby. Actually, I'll say, do you want the high one to wake up first or second?
The high one can wake up first.
Okay, so Tabby would wake up around 6, then come downstairs, or 7, and come downstairs to find you there.
Okay. I feel like she would have her back towards everything.
You kind of just like taps on your left shoulder while walking around on your right.
She would jump and look to her left and is like, "What the heck?" And then turn her head and be like, "For the love, don't do that to me! You don't do that! No."
Surprise.
When I'm in full concentration, is just. Ugh. Anyways, good morning.
He laughs a little bit.
Anyways, good morning.
I'm trying to pop my neck real quick.
You're good.
There we go.
Speaking of popping, I'm gonna pop my knuckles real quick. There we go.
Sleep all right.
Yeah, I slept pretty good. How about yourself?
Pretty good.
Alright.
I was a bit surprised that you got up before me today.
Well, considering that I fell asleep while reading, like, way earlier, I'm kind of surprised, but at the same time, not really. You would
also probably see the new little amulet he's got around his neck.
Would she recognize it? Oh wait, no. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't you what? Scratch that. And she'd be like, "Oh, when'd you get that?" And like, poke at it.
I bought it yesterday. JD recommended I pick it up, said that it would make me be able to take a hit better.
Alright. And as they're talking, she's like finishing up where she was left off and then like start getting her stuff gathered and whatnot. Would he notice, I feel like the pick would be laying on the table. Would he notice that at all?
Perception. I mean, he got a 13, so I'll let you decide.
I'm gonna roll... fuck, what do I want to roll here?
You can just roll a flat d20.
Yeah, I'll just roll a flat d20. I got an 18.
Okay, I'll say he probably doesn't notice it then.
Okay. Because she's gathering all her papers quickly, and, like, soon as she realizes the pick is out in the open, she'll quickly snatch it. Not snatch it, but not, like, obviously, but just, like, gathering her papers and whatnot.
He probably just thinks it's a spare guitar pick you left laying around.
Yeah. Or the pick, which side is... I know you said it had, his insignia on it. So... Is it on both sides or just one?
I'll say just on the one side.
Okay, so it'll be just, like, laying... Like, she would purposely lay the symbol like down, face down, so people would just think it's an adorable guitar pick. So, and she would like weave, because I've seen musicians do this. She would weave the pick in her guitar with the album facing the neck of the guitar.
You cut off for a while there. I just heard, all right, so, and then it stopped.
Oh, I was just saying that while she was like putting everything away, she would like I've seen other like guitarists do this, that they would put their pick between the strings on the neck. She would do that, but with like the album,
just like a storage.
Yeah, and with like the insignia facing the neck, not like out and whatnot. She doesn't really want to like air this out or have people know that she has this, because she's not the person to
Doesn't want to advertise it, basically.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, I feel like while she's like gathering her stuff up, he would like get some breakfast, right?
Yeah. I'll say that Sid just brings over his usual stuff.
Okay. And they're just sitting there chatting while he's eating.
And Jade comes out and has to like go into the back for like twice as long. Jade's a big boy. He's built like a corn-fed Marine from Kentucky. He's gonna eat a lot.
Oh man.
And believe me, mans can eat.
I know. Sheesh. Anyways.
Yeah, Jade just joins you guys over where you're sitting.
Okay. Oh, good morning, Jade. I could tell he's not a... Is he a morning person or no?
It doesn't look like it now.
If she were late, she wouldn't like press or anything or try to irritate him, because she's like me in the morning. But since she's been up for a couple hours, she's like fully awake now. So.
What are you doing up so early? I thought you were not a morning person.
Well, I am not a morning person, but since I kind of fell asleep earlier than I usually do, kind of woke up earlier than planned. So, hey, if I'm up, I'm up.
He's kind of like nods his head while yawning, and then he like cracks his neck super hard.
She would just like have like her eyes would widen and blink a couple of times, and just like, okay. She wouldn't say anything, but she was just kind of surprised at how loud his neck popped.
I'll say he gets like 8 pops out of it.
Dang.
Just starts like going down his like knuckles and stuff, popping everything.
And he and her do that each morning, so no big deal.
Yeah, his bones are crispy.
I feel like Marrow would come down as well, and just because you know.
I figured Marrow was already with you.
Oh no, she would leave. Like Marrow usually sleeps right at the end of the bed while her and T sleep. Sometimes she would sleep between them or on them, but she's usually right at the end.
Yeah, sometimes Marrow is the blanket.
Yes.
The blanket.
To the blanket. I feel like she would hop on a stool and just hop on a stool. Like she's just sitting there at the bar.
Hop on a stool like a person.
Yes. I'm trying to think. She wouldn't drink water. I'm trying to think. Since she's a robot.
Alcohol.
No!
Make the cat into an alcoholic.
No! I feel like Marrow would usually drink oil or something. That would make sense. Instead of water or milk or alcohol. She would drink oil.
I don't think Soda keeps oil on hand.
It's alright. She has like a water dish. She has a water dish upstairs. She just sits there, she's just being a little menace. She won't hop on the bar because, you know, she's smart. She just wants to be a little menace. She like hops on a stool and she like sits there. You just see her head above the bar.
It's probably not. I saw that's like my only customer, and it's just a picture of a cat sitting on the bar stool.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, don't mind me. I'm trying to see what details are done about this.
She just sits there until either, like, Soot or someone else just points out, why is there a robotic cat sitting here? I feel like Soot wouldn't care.
Soot notices and he's just like,
yeah. Yeah, because, you know, he recognizes them. So. And Mara would, like, look around the room and notice the three over where they are, and she would hop down and walk over to them. She would walk under the table and hop in between Jade and her and just sit on like the back of the seat of the couch, whatever they're sitting on the booth, I should say. And just sit there.
Alright.
Well, lay there, I should say. Kind of like how she is in the artwork I sent you, minus not laying down, and her eyes are open. Are you looking up of the haunted stuff? Haunted mail and whatnot?
Mainly just trying to see if I can find a stat block for like a very simple stat block for ghosts.
Okay. And also while,
yes, there is a simple stat block for ghosts is the answer.
Okay.
Their challenge rating of 4.
Wow, okay. She would, once Jade wakes up a little bit, she would say what she grabbed and all that, and what she wants to do for the day.
Alrighty. One sec. Might have stat sheets for ghosts in the monster manual here. The answer is yes, there are.
Yay!
I went to go flip to it and I accidentally flipped to Doppelganger and Draculich. Man, doesn't that just sound fun, being completely replaced by someone who looks and sounds exactly like you? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful with ghosts here, because they have the potential to very quickly become overly strong.
They can possess people, can't they?
I mean, I'm more about the fact that their challenge rating is 4 and you are level 7. Because, like, if it's challenge rating 2, I'd be fine with throwing, like, 4 at you. But if it's challenge rating 4, I really am going to want to throw, like, 2 at you.
Oh. You know? Well, then.
Because I want to just absolutely beat the shit out of you.
No! No! I already got enough of that. Now, I was actually listening back to the one-shot because I was planning on doing highlights of that. And I'm just thinking, oh, all my luck just ran out the first ever hit that I did. Because I got 2 crits back to back. That's all my luck out the window. And now it's coming to bite me in the ass. I'm just like, fuck! All my luck ran out the first ever combat that I did.
Okay, so anyways, windmill time?
Yeah, she would still be, like, in her pajamas and whatnot, just chilling there, and I feel like the gang would just go get their stuff and shit after Jade's eating.
Yeah. When Jade gets out there, he's already pretty ready to go for the day. He packs light.
Yeah. Well, she usually packs light, even though everything's basically in the chest, but she would like have to go upstairs and change into like her outfit and her armor and whatnot.
Okay, you want to just time skip then, and I'll give you some more details.
Yee.
Okay, so the town that you're going to, relatively close by, maybe half a day's travel if you're moving slow. But with Jade's subclass feature, you guys can move there pretty quickly. So I'll say it takes you like 2 hours to travel there.
Okay.
So not very long in the slightest.
Yeah.
Looks like a Midwesterner saying, yeah, it's a little ways over that way.
Okay.
So, the town that you're currently in is called Thistledown.
Alright.
It's a fairly small village. You can basically get the entire, like, the windmill that you can probably guess is the one that you're investigating because it's the only one in the area.
Mm-hmm.
It's on this kind of small hill that looks over the village. If you're standing on the hill, not even like flying in the air or anything, you can basically see the whole village from here. It's not a big place.
Wow. Yeah, that is, yeah. Huh.
Yeah, it's very small. I'm just gonna roll for like how many buildings are in it. A grand total of 15 buildings.
That's not, yeah, that's not a lot. That's not a lot.
This place is more of a hamlet.
Yeah, that's not a lot. That's not a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, very small area.
Alright.
Do you want some more details about the windmill?
Yeah, what would it look like from the outside? As we're walking up to it.
So the windmill, considering that it's a historic site, is fairly well kept. There's some like minor like ivy and stuff growing at the sides, but it looks like it might have just grown that way. And the time it took for someone to actually claim the quest.
So would I realize how long that quest has been up there? Since it's been there since day one. Since day one, I feel like.
Oh yeah, it's been up there for a while.
Yeah. Would I know how long it's been? Like, can I get like a guesstimate of how long?
Let me think. How many days did I say it took you to travel to the other continent? Like 16?
To where the Iron Golem was and all that?
Yeah.
It was a little over half a month.
Okay, so you want to just say 16 days then? Because it's like about half a month.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, so 16 days there, then 16 days back, then a couple of days in between those. I'll say it's probably been like a month and a half since that request went up.
Okay, so
month and a half at most.
Okay, so since it's been haunted, it's not been taken care of since people have been wanting to stay away from it since, you know. Ghosts, yeah. Ooh. I don't know if I should suggest this or not.
What?
I'm just thinking, oh, it's ghosts, and my Sona's afraid of shadows. Like, not shadows in general.
A shadow is actually a completely different monster.
Really? Because,
yeah.
I was thinking, okay, she's not scared of, like normal shadows, but, like, living shadows. Shadows that don't see...
these are just...
Like what Vincent can do. Like what Vincent can do.
They're like the glowing blue ghosts.
Okay. Okay. Because what Vincent can do...
There's like a very poorly drawn image of one.
Because of what Vincent can do, like his, like, quote-unquote shadow walk, she does not like that, basically.
Yeah, the nightmare fuel.
Yes! She does not like that one bit, and there's a reason why, and I cannot say why, because spoilers! I already know what I'm talking about.
That in this campaign.
We brushed over it. We didn't go fully into it. It's like a passing comment, so.
Fair enough. God damn, I didn't realize how many fucking condition immunities ghosts have.
I mean...
They have 9 condition immunities.
Wow.
Luckily, they are fairly weak in terms of actually, like, taking hits. They have less HP than you do.
Wow, okay then.
And that's if I use their base HP. At their max HP, they have, like, 10 more than you at most.
About 80 HP? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
heading in then?
Yeah.
Alrighty. The windmill seems to have still been running this whole time, although it does look a little bit tattered, because, not been maintained.
Yeah. Also, what type of flooring is this? So I know.
I'll say wooden flooring, but stone walls.
Okay. Then she would be making a lot of noise then. Since she has her new boots on. So, if she needs to do a stealth check and she's not flying, she needs to roll at a disadvantage.
I mean, I'll say that a stealth check is probably unnecessary.
Yeah, I was just thinking if she does need to do a stealth check. But it's probably unnecessary since, fucking Gus, and it doesn't make sense to do a stealth check.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, just looking at some stuff. Do you want some details on, like, why this is a historical site, basically?
Yes. I feel like we would ask why it would be a historical site, while we're in town before we head to it, so yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. So, locals they literally just call it the mill.
So creative.
The main reason... They're a very simple town, okay?
Yeah, I know. I was just poking fun.
Is because, the reason it was made was so that, the wind power that they would get from the windmill would be used to basically grind grain for the villagers and produce into flour.
Okay.
Which they could then, use as an export to get some funding for their little village.
Okay.
Although for the most part it was used for, like, food and stuff.
My cap and my water bottle won't come off. No! Shit. You can keep talking. I'm just struggling.
Why am I getting so many notifications?
It's always when...
I just got, like, 4 in the span of a minute.
It's always when I'm streaming or when we're when we're on call, you get
7.
a lot of notifications. Oh yeah, do you have...
I'm gonna mute this. It's in a fucking group chat that I'm in, and I'm gonna mute it because, like, it's one of those things where they ask things in, like, multiple messages.
Ugh.
It's like, hey, can you guys do this? Instead of just like, hey, can you guys do this?
Do you have a second session tonight or no?
Not tonight, no. Nobody said anything that, sir.
Okay. So I don't have to worry about going, like, later than we usually do?
Anyways.
Today?
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay. I was just making sure. Anyways, continue.
So, lately, so the guy who, was maintaining the mill, his family is also the ones who built it. Guy's name is, Elric Wyndham.
Okay.
Recently, it seems that he and, his family has gone missing. So, villagers are speculating that possibly something like got in the mill and killed them. And that's what's haunting the windmill.
Ooh. Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, fun. Heading in then?
Yeah. I thought we were... Yeah, we're heading in.
Okay. I need to change...
Yeah, I'm gonna change as well, since...
the music.
We don't really need an upbeat music here, since it's supposed to be haunted, and I have a perfect song for that.
Putting on the Little Nightmares 2 soundtrack.
Oh, that.
I'm just gonna do teeth and leaves.
Oh, I should do that. You know, I'm gonna do that. You keep talking. Well, I'm gonna pull up the little nightmares. Which one is this? Yes, here we go. It's probably gonna be loud. Hold on. Why don't together? Oh, I know why I have togetherness 2 pulled up.
Scout it out because you have the best perception, or is Jake going in first in case there's an immediate threat, or is Tabby going in first for stealth?
Who has the best perception? I do.
It's Christmas.
Hello? Ice? Hello?
You there?
Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hello? I think it was just me because I was switching songs and whatnot. Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Alright.
I wanted to record a message.
No, stop. I was gonna ask who has the best perception. I do? Where's my
What's your perception mod?
I have a 13.
So Tabby actually does. Because he's a monk, monks use wisdom, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tabby would have the best perception.
So what were you saying? Who should go first and why? You were cutting out a lot at that part. Sorry.
Yeah, I was saying, are you gonna have like Tab? I just think it's got.
I'm gonna check something. So you guys may hear an echo for a second.
Yeah, we would do it.
There you go. There we are. Anyways, what were you saying?
Okay, do you need me to just repeat what I said again?
Yes. Yes, I do.
So, in case there's some immediate threat, Tabby in case you need stealth, or you in case you need to get a quick lay the land.
I would go first.
Okay.
Also, Marrow's one
So
were like,
multitask here.
huh? What?
I said sorry. I'm trying to multitask here.
Oh, you're good. By the way, Marrow is usually around my Sona shoulders most of the time while they're out. Unless, of course, like, Marrow needs to run or track something, but Marrow's usually in their smaller form around her, like, neck and whatnot. Just, like, basically being, like, her second set of eyeballs in case something, like, sneaks up from behind and whatnot.
Fair enough. You get the periscope.
Yee. So, yeah, I would go first to get a layout and everything.
Alrighty. It's pretty nice in here, you know, very, very well kept. Very humble.
Okay.
You would see some, like, bags of grain and stuff. Which, you would probably have also noticed, like, the farms, like, coming into town.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they got, looks like there's actually still some grain within the mill.
Interesting. Well, I feel like it was, like, abandoned because of the hauntings and whatnot. That's what I would, like, piece together.
Alrighty.
So is there, like, anything I'm looking for? Like, is there something specific?
I mean, you're kind of just investigating the place because there's rumors of hauntings.
So do you want me to do an investigation check?
Go for it.
Okay. That's gonna be an 18.
Okay, with an 18, it definitely seems like there was some sort of a scuffle in here.
Well, if there was a scuffle, I'm gonna... shit. Can't really... Marrow has the ability to, like, see footprints even if she's seeking out a specific person, then she'll, like, need us, like, their scent, but if, like, there's a scuffle, she can, like, use her ability to, like, blow out and see what exactly happened. So...
go ahead and roll survival as Marrow.
Okay. Let me get out Marrow's dice here.
Roll survival to see if you survive.
No! Leave Marrow alone! Okay. What is your survival? A plus 2.
Roll survival to see whether or not I kill you.
That will be a dirty 20.
You have dirty 20. There are, from what it seems like, multiple sets of footprints in here.
Alright.
I'll say that with a dirty 20, and since Marrow is illuminating this and it's fun, one of the sets that you would see, I'll say would be from, like, what you can guess would be, like, standard work boots.
Yeah.
Basically just, like, something that someone would wear kind of around their job site.
Right.
Another one of the sets of footprints would be, way simpler shoes. Like, these look like they would be more casual, like, footwear, especially given the area. They're a bit more flatter soles. Basically just showing, like, this person doesn't really need, like, extensive use out of these shoes.
Okay. What else would you see?
As well.
She'd be more focused on the scuffle, since...
I know, I'm just telling you, like, the different footprints that you can see as well.
Okay. That's fine.
Similar to those kind of more casual shoes, you would see, a slightly smaller pair of footprints, not, like, a ton smaller.
Ow!
Not like it would be from a child, basically.
From a child? Or no?
Not like it would be from a child.
Okay, like, it'd just be like...
maybe...
Like a female footprint?
Like maybe from a young adult. I'll say yes, they do look a little bit more feminine in, like, general size and shape.
Okay. Okay, what else would you see? Or is that it?
Well...
Alright.
Sorry, I fucking zoned for a second there.
You're good.
As well, and more of the area where you could see, like, scuffle marks and such. What?
Nothing. It was just like, it was like one of the quotes. They put Alex put a quote in and I'm just snickering at it. Continue. Don't mind me.
Anyways, but, for many of the pairs of footprints in here, quick. Also, you would see 4 other pairs of very similar footprints. These to be more similar to footprints that you might see on, like, suits of armor.
Oh. I'm trying to say maybe... No, it wouldn't be on her footprint, on her boots. Sure, they're made of metal, but they're not exactly, like, made of armor.
Yeah, no, these are, like, knight's armor footprints.
Oh, okay. Oh. Well, that's... What the fuck?
I'll say that, again, with that, you got, like, dirty 20 investigation, dirty 20... Or no, 18 investigation, dirty 20 survival. Okay.
I got 18. Marrow got 20.
And Marrow got dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure I had the order right.
Yes.
I'll say with both those combined, you would also see one of the millstones, like a very faint line of blood. Not like someone was like stabbed at or slashed or like had their head cracked on or anything. More of like kind of just someone got punched really hard and like a little bit of blood flew out.
Okay, I was like maybe like their nose broke or something. Is it dry?
Or like their nose broke, yeah.
Is it dry?
It is dried, yes.
Okay.
Seems to be long dried.
Okay. Well, that's not good. My soda kicking in with the hero instincts. All right. Is there?
So this one takes up most of the first floor. There are also multiple floors to this place.
Okay.
The first floor would just be like pretty simple. Like you would see a little like a living room basically.
Okay. And would the main grindstone be on the first floor as well? Since I know this is a mill.
Like the main millstone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
There really only is like one millstone unless it's like they have like a couple of smaller ones that they can use as backups as well.
Yeah. Alright, is this scuffle just in the main part of this area, or will I notice, like, the knight's boots going other places? Because she's more, like, the knight's boots would, catch her eye the most.
So, yes, you would
Can
notice
you quit it out there? What the fuck?
You would notice the knight's boots kind of going around to, like, different parts of the house. You would see them going up to, like, different cupboards and stuff. Some of the cupboards were left open, some of them weren't. You can guess that maybe they tried poorly to cover their tracks.
Okay.
But obviously looking in the cupboards, you wouldn't see anything of note, because anything of note would have been taken.
Yeah. My question is, would any of the knight's boots, like, go to, like, the other rooms and upstairs?
Yes. In fact, so you would see 2 of the knight's boots, as well as the other 3 pairs of footprints.
Okay. Like, are they, like, going out, like, going and then coming back?
You do see them go up and come back, yes. You'd also have seen the knight's footprints, like, leave the house again.
Okay.
So, to answer whatever question I think you're trying to ask, no, it does not seem like the knights are still in here.
No, I was just thinking, if they would, like, go upstairs and if, they would leave, like, not leave, but, like, actively, like, searching for someone or something. That's what I'm more worried about.
What you would notice, actually, is that the other 3 pairs of footprints do not come back downstairs.
Oh! Well, when she would notice that, she would follow the footprints. She would follow them.
So,
and she would go by herself while Marrow and the boys would stay downstairs just in case.
So the second floor of this place definitely seems to be more living quarters type of area.
Okay.
You'd see like 2 beds opposite sides of the room. They are separated by basically like a very simple wooden partition. Kind of like a very simple way of making bedrooms.
Okay.
You would notice that there are some things that are broken around this area. There are like crates and stuff that look like they were kind of like basically just broken into.
So I feel like I would get the hint that they were looking for something.
Yes.
Basically. Okay.
You would absolutely get that idea.
Okay. She would go into each room just looking for something, like if there's blood or bodies or something, just either like blood and whatnot. So
you don't see any. You might see like a few like trickles of blood here and there, but just like a drop or two. Like if someone was like actively like if someone had a broken nose and it was like still actively bleeding.
Okay.
But they were trying to like staunch it.
Right. So would she find any of importance on the second floor? Well, I should say first floor, but you know.
Nothing of importance. No extra blood stains. You also do not notice any. To be able to smell them. basically.
I did not get any of that because you cut out.
Okay, what was the last thing you heard?
I asked if there were like any bloodstains, like any other bloodstains, like actively like bloody nose and whatnot. And that's about it.
So no more bloodstains, and also no smell of like death or anything.
Okay. How many floors are to this place?
3 total.
3? Okay, she would go up to the last floor. Up to the next floor, which would be the top, of course.
Andy, can I get you to make me a perception check real quick?
Oh, shit. Where's my perception?
Don't fucking bother, because I rolled a natural 1.
Oh. Can I still roll it, please? Oh, just
Yeah, but you're gonna beat it. Even if you roll a nat 1, you're still beating this.
Guess what I just rolled?
A nat 1?
Yes! But I got a +3.
Okay, so...
I got a +3 to perception, so it would be a 4.
Yeah, using my house rules, that would effectively be a -1 for you. This poor bastard got a -3. So I think it's less that you don't notice him, and more that he's just so terrible at stealthing.
Okay.
As you kind of go to this last floor, something will basically just go flying past your head and crash into the wall next to you.
Ah, what the fuck? She would like stumble a little bit and like regain her balance.
A mug or a plate or something, some sort of ceramic.
What the? Like what? Was it like a plate being thrown at the wall?
Something like that, yeah, like plate, mug, something like that.
Okay. Ah, what the?
You can tell it was probably aimed for your head though.
Okay. Okay. And she would like look in the direction of where the plate came from.
So you would see the kind of figure of a man, but almost with this like. The first thing you notice is that he is translucent.
Yep, ghost kind of figured. All right.
Kind of the glowing blue, all that. And he looks like he's ready to fucking square up.
She would like put her hands up, like, whoa, 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 whoa! I'm not here to hurt you.
And you miserable buzzards, just leave my family alone already.
Whoa, 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 whoa! We just got a commission that we heard that this mill was haunted. We're just investigating. I don't mean you any harm.
Don't know persuasion.
Persuasion? Oh, I think this is my first time using persuasion. Okay. Because I got a +8 to persuasion.
Pretty good.
Got a 21.
He seems to drop his guard a little bit. He at least isn't reaching to either like attack you or throw another plate.
Okay. And she would she would ease up a little bit as well. Like and to like ease him as well, she would take a few steps back.
As well, at this point, you would also notice 2 other figures in the room, also the same translucent, very light blue colors as this man.
And she...
one of them seems to be a younger man, probably like early 20s, I want to say.
Okay.
And the other seems to be a woman who you can guess might be the first man's wife.
Okay. So, the second man, not the one that I'm talking to, but the second one, like his mid-20s, kind of around my age then, but a little older than me, since I'm 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
He seems to be, basically he's built like a farm boy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got that kind of build.
Okay. She would, like, back up a little bit, trying not to scare them. She would just like her eyes would like shift back and forth between the figures, and she would like kind of put the pieces together that of course they're dead and the knights have something, like the knight footprints have something to do with this.
Yeah.
But she has, in her eyes, she has a look of, like, a somber look, and also, like, empathy as well. I'm trying to think if her eyes would change color at all. So, you can, like, still, like, do your thing while I look at this. What are your... Okay, let me see.
There's no point in you coming to investigate this place. It's all gone.
Okay, her eyes would turn like a little, like a slight shade of purple. Like a slight shade.
Those front bastards took everything from us.
Can you quiet out there? I'm trying to play D&D. Someone is mowing their lawn, and I could, like, just... My neighbor's mowing their lawn, and they have the goal to do it while I'm streaming, but, you know.
Who mows their lawn? Who mows their lawn at 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Anyway, she was like, who took everything from you?
At this point, the younger man would speak up. Tiamat's soldiers.
Would she recognize the word Tiamat?
Tiamat.
Yeah, would she recognize that word?
Considering that literally yesterday Jade said it out loud, yes.
She would like, oh.
Dragon goddess.
Oh, shit.
You literally saw the mural with her fucking army on it.
She would like whisper, shit. Well, I am so sorry for disturbing you. We were just... My group and I were here just to investigate if this place was haunted, and I can see... I don't mean any harm to you guys, we were just looking the place out.
Also, something you would notice, there are also no bodies up here, even though there are plenty of bloodstains.
Okay. I'm trying to think if she would say anything, minus that. I kind of want to have to ask her how they died, but she would consider that rude, so she wouldn't say anything.
I mean, I feel like it can be kind of implied. Soldiers, everything's broken, bloodstains.
Yeah. You can tell, like, this is, like, kind of, like, shaking her a little bit. Though she's trying to keep it hidden. Because she...
Don't roll me a second.
Okay. Cause, wow! We're all today, we're doing my high stats. Goodness. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. Got a 13.
Two of them can kind of tell that this is getting to you, but, you know, I'm just going with D6 for who doesn't see it. Because I rolled a 19, a 17, and a 12.
Wow. Like,
okay, I'm gonna say 1 and 2 is the dad, 3 and 4 is the son, 5 and 6 is the wife.
Okay. Like, she's...
It's the dad.
Okay, of course, he was, like, he's right in front, so...
He's the one that doesn't see it.
Oh, that doesn't see it, okay. Like, what she's showing, it's not, like, scared. She's, like, kind of shooken up because, sure, she didn't see the deaths, but it's there, so... But,
yeah,
you know...
They very clearly happened.
Yeah, so she's kind of somber a little bit. Her breath becomes a little shaky, but not much. Like, she's very sympathetic towards death and all that, because of all the deaths that she has seen in her lifetime! Especially in the current arc of My Hero!
You kept telling that we didn't have what they wanted, but they just wouldn't leave.
Oh, would you shut up out there? Okay.
No, I will not.
Not you. I'm talking about my neighbor. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm your neighbor now.
No! I mean, that'd be awesome if you were my neighbor, but no. You notice her ears would kind of go back a little bit and her posture would soften. I know this is not my place to say, but I am very sorry of what happened to you. None of that. I don't know what you've gone through, but still, none of that should have happened to you guys. None of it. None of it.
With this, the one that you can tell is probably the dad.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of like walk up to you and then just like reach past you and kind of move something on the wall behind you.
Okay, she would step aside. What is he grabbing? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? I was just
Hi,
asking.
what'd you hear?
I was just asked, like, all I heard, he was reaching past me. What was he grabbing?
Yeah, and he moves something on the wall behind you. Doesn't actually, like, he pulls his hand back from the wall, but doesn't actually have anything in it. But you definitely heard something slide.
She kind of has, like, a confused look on her face. May I ask, what did you move? I can't see it.
If you turn to look, you would see, like, he basically slid a brick out of the wall, like a false brick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she would turn to see what he's grabbing. So, okay, pretend she didn't say that.
Yeah, you basically just see, like, a false brick that's kind of hollowed out in the middle.
Okay. Did he pull it out? Well, I'll have to pull it out myself.
He pulled the brick out, but not the object.
Okay, I would look to see what he's trying to show me. Like, I wouldn't take it unless he gives me the okay that I could take it. I'm just looking.
So the object that you would see basically just seems to be like kind of a smaller crystal shard, probably about a foot long.
Okay.
The color around it kind of like fades from like this very deep indigo. I'll say it's kind of like shaped like a blade, just for like sake of descriptions.
Okay.
It's got like a more pointed end with a bit of a serrated side.
Okay.
Although, for the most part, it's like a relatively flat shard. Like, almost something you would break off of a window or something like that.
Okay.
Towards what we'll call the base, which is like the wider side, is more of this kind of like very deep indigo color.
Alright.
And then the kind of tip of it is more of this like, I say ghostly white, but these ghosts are not white.
I know what you mean by like a very bright white, basically.
Yeah, that very pale white color.
Okay. What is this?
What those rotten bastards were after.
I'm trying to think of what she would say. Give me a moment. She would she would like look at him and then look back at the shard, not saying anything, but you can see like she's trying to piece everything together. She's trying to like figure out why they want the shard. What does this shard exactly do? Do you know?
I mean, you could just ask.
No, she's asking him.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you cut out a little bit, so I guess that part didn't get conveyed.
Oh, yeah. So, what does it do? So she's asking him, what does it do?
It is the fragment of a very powerful blade. Once used to translate the gods.
Oh.
And if Tiamat's soldiers are after it, then I don't want to let that fall into their hands.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Go ahead and roll me a history check real fast.
Ooh, okay. That's gonna be a 14.
Your character was basically taking notes about those books that she was reading before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1 second, let me check something.
Do you want me, since you mentioned that, and since, and all that, you would know, she would, like, swing her bag over, like, she would, like, swing her bag over. By the way, she left her, guitar and sword downstairs. I mean, she could call her sword just fine, but just in case someone was up here, she didn't want to pose a threat. But she did keep her bag on her. So she would swing her bag off her shoulder and rummage through it and pull out her notebook. And start flipping through it.
So, I'll say that 14 is good enough. So when you were, like, basically taking notes on the military history of the Outer Plains...
Mm-hmm.
1 second, I actually have to pull up all my shit and look through this.
You're good. Take your time.
So, you said that Volume 6, Weapons and Tactics, is one of the ones that you took more of an interest in?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so, flipping through, you, did you, like, copy down any of the, like, sketches and stuff that were in the book? Or
she
no?
did copy down some. Like, copy down some.
Okay.
She was mostly, like,
I was
note-taking.
curious for, like, visualizing what your notebook looks like.
Yeah, how she takes notes is, if it has a picture, she would, like, do, like, a rough sketch and then, like, write, like, bullet points on stuff. Or, like, if someone, like, said a quote, she would put the quote in there and whatnot. And also, this notebook also has her music and some, like, other random drawings in there, like most of my notebooks do. So, I could probably actually make her notebook of how it actually looks like.
That'd be fun. Anyways, but to continue with what I was
Like,
saying.
I could actually grab it and reference through it. So, so we need to do that sometime. Probably, maybe after stream, we can actually work on that notebook.
Yeah.
Since you don't have to go anywhere.
So, to continue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Very simply, one of the stores that you saw mentioned was just one that was called the God-Slaying Blade.
Okay.
Kind of the same basics as what he said. Basically, it was made as more of a failsafe, like as a basically last resort type of measure.
Okay.
Obviously killing a god is something that should not be done because that's going to fuck things up.
Right.
And the off chance that a god starts literally tearing the fucking universe apart, you gotta be ready to kill him.
Yeah. I want to say something so bad, but I can't. It will spoil my Soda's lore. But, would she, like, would it be noted in the book if the blade would have been, like, fragmented? Would she take notes on that?
Yes, there...
Okay.
And
how
you would have taken notes on? Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just thinking she would, like, take notes on, when, how, maybe not where, but, like, when and how the blade was split, and, how many...
Also, like, a why.
Yeah. and maybe like a little bit of a why, and how many pieces she would take note of how many pieces this blade is in, as well.
Okay. I can do math. Come on, brain.
Okay, I need to turn down.
I am trying to think of like sense of time. Did I say like when these books like they were kind of published? I forget. I just said that it was for like millennia. So
yeah, you didn't exactly give a specific date, if that makes sense. Only they've been around a long time, if I remember correctly.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say that this would have been, where is my D20? Okay, this would have taken place probably about like 15,000 years ago.
Okay, so
this blade has been broken for a really long time.
Yeah, and she probably start to question why, like, okay, I'll ask the question of how, like, like how long they have been.
Well, I wasn't done.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask them how long they've been, like this, like in the state they're in, so she could get like a kind of good time frame of how long they've been searching and what, or if they just started searching, like why now. But we can get that to
finish
later.
with my quick description first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the house basically it's kind of like a struggle for power type of thing, where people were just starting to fall into disagreements with each other, and they were like, well, I want to use the blade to kill this god for this reason, or I want to use the blade to kill this god for this reason, and none of them were actually like proper reasons. It wasn't like, rampaging god is threatening to wipe out.
It was petty reasons, basically, right?
Yeah, basically petty reasons. It was kind of just stuff like, maybe stuff like this god like doesn't fit into my ideology, or like this god goes against my god, or whatever. So eventually it was the way that it was basically shattered was that it was kind of just, I'm trying to think of like the best way to describe this. So basically on the astral plane, there are basically these kind of like vortexes of energy, right? Think of them like whirlpools.
Okay.
So, because the blade was literally forced to kill the gods, obviously it's not going to be super easy to break. So,
jeez, are you guys finally done? Sorry, talking to my neighbor.
Basically, what happened is that one of the people who made the blade, who was one of the ones that, basically think of him like kind of like the guy who decides like whether or not the reason for using the blade is
kind of like a judge or something.
Yeah, like a judge.
Okay.
So he basically saw that like nobody could be civil about it, and like everybody wanted to use it for their own selfish reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did is he basically tossed it into one of those vortexes in the astral plane, and just pumped the vortex full of so much energy that it basically forced the blade to shatter. Think of it like the disintegrate spell being cast like 20 times over.
Shit.
Which obviously did not disintegrate the blade fully, but instead fragmented it, and the shards kind of just got like scattered.
And it shows how powerful this blade is.
Yeah. Because like disintegrate, the way that it works is that like a non-magical object or whatever that's targeted by it just instantly turns to dust.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that 20 of them at once could not even like break this thing down into like glitter dust or
Hello?
Hi.
You cut out. You started to cut out at glitter dust. That's all. That's the end of.
Alright. I mean, you can kind of figure out what I was saying, but basically the fact that the shards were basically like the smallest they went was around this size.
Mm-hmm.
just kind of shows like how much magic went into this thing and like how powerful it would be at full power.
Okay. And I noted that she
Like,
would mark how
like
many
even while it's
pieces they were.
nearby, you can feel this kind of like buzzing coming from it.
I would be able to hear it just fine because ears, all that.
Well, it's less of a hear and more of a feel.
Like vibrations, kind of? Like a
Kind of
frequency?
like I said before with Malil's pick, it's kind of like that, but this is more just like pure arcane.
Oh, okay. And she would take note of how many fragments there would be, of course, if they wrote that down. If they said that.
I'll say they probably would not have said it, but I am going to roll for how many fragments there are.
Okay.
Because obviously they wouldn't know how many fragments there are, because it's not like they do when, yep, I broke it off into exactly these many fragments and I watched them all get scattered across the plains.
I feel like she would.
And I have the number rolled.
Okay. Maybe I kind of want to give her like she would like have a guesstimate like between this and this. So like she wouldn't.
Go ahead and roll me. First roll me an Arcana check.
Okay. Got a natural 1. That'll be a 3.
You know what? You don't get to guess anymore.
Eh.
I was gonna have you roll Arcana and then roll me a just flat Intelligence, but since you rolled a natural 1, you don't get to guess. You have no idea.
Like Arcana, like were you trying to get like on the magic and whatnot?
Yeah, Arcana would basically be like trying to kind of judge this thing based off of how much magic it's pumped full of, and then the Intelligence would have just been like, oh yeah, based on this. But you rolled a natural 1, so you don't know shit.
I mean, she would say like this is pumped full of a lot of magic, just doesn't know how much.
I'll say because you have your notes, roll with advantage.
Oh, okay. Let me roll my other dice here, since I'm doing it with advantage.
Yeah, see if that one's nicer to you. Might have to get you a dice tower.
A dice tower? Okay, let me see. You're not doing any other better dice. Goodness gracious. I keep dropping it. Oh, that was much better. I got a 14, so that's gonna be 16 was my... So it's 16.
Okay, go and roll me a flat intelligence check now. Just intelligence mod.
Okay. What is my intelligence?
+2.
+2. No, I got a +1.
Or is it +1?
I got a +1.
Wait, then why is your Arcana go from a 14 to a 16?
I got a +2 on our Arcana and Intelligence +1.
Oh, right, because you have Jack of all trades. Forgot.
Yes.
Sorry, can you tell I don't play bards?
It's okay. I got a 16.
Again? Damn.
Yeah. I got a 15, but +1, so. I am so thankful that you had me roll at advantage, because that was bullshit.
I'm gonna roll something that's going to account for your margin of error, basically.
Oh, you get like a guesstimate of how many fragments there are?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so from your guess, there is somewhere between 12 and 20.
So a lot of fragments, and this is 1.
There are quite a few, yes.
Okay.
This is 1, yes.
Okay. Okay, so after that, she was like, I don't mean to be rude, but how long have you guys been motions to them? How long have you been like this?
I guess probably at least a few days before that request went out.
So, and she would like put like a finger to her chin and say and think, okay, it's like a month and a half, we said?
A month and a half, yeah,
Okay.
so a few days past that.
So a month and a half. So she's mumbling to herself. So they're either looking for it. Why look for it now, or if they're looking for it for a long time? Huh. And why did you show me this?
Sorry, I'm trying to think of what to say.
You're good. You're good. Take your time. I thought you cut out for a second.
No, I'm just dumb. Well, I mean, it's not like we really have any use for it anymore. I don't know why, I just have a good feeling about you.
Okay. So she would pull out the little mini chest, but of course it would grow, and she would open it, and I'm trying to, would she have cloth in her, let me see if I have cloth in my inventory, or somewhat.
You should have, like, a change of clothes.
Yeah, like, yeah, so, yeah, I have clothes, why do I have a costume? But yeah, she'll pull out like an extra t-shirt of hers and gently pick up the shard and put it, like, wrap it in the shirt and just gently place it into the chest and close the chest and put it back in her bag and swing her bag over her shoulders. I'll look after it now. Hopefully, after I take this, your family can finally rest in peace, not having more disturbances.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, did you not hear what I said? Fuck.
Nope.
So what did you last hear?
That you're putting the shirt in, like, wrapping it up in a shirt and putting it in the chest.
Yeah. After that, she would, like, pick up the chest, it'll shrink back down, put it in her bag, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, well, hopefully now that I have this, hopefully your family can rest in peace now. So, and again, I am very sorry for disturbing you.
Coin time.
What? Coin time?
I said coin time.
Why?
That's funny.
What? Why do you need to flip a coin?
Thank you. And with that, you would see the kind of their forms just kind of fade away.
And she would slightly nod her head at them. She would sigh and slowly and somberly kind of head downstairs. Like, you can tell, like, this interaction kind of hit her a little bit in her feels. So she would not so quietly walk downstairs. You just hear her boots. Yes. Like, you just hear her boots. And oh no, I just realized we left Jade and T alone. Oh shit. But I feel like Meryl would, like, make sure the boys didn't get into a scuffle. So what are they doing as
they probably would have been also investigating.
Okay. Would they
just like kind of trying to look around, see if there's like anything that whoever was in here might have missed.
Would they have heard anything?
Basically, they split up and searched for clues. Also, no.
Okay. And she would get to the bottom floor. I want to have Meryl just have you sitting in the middle of the room, and she would look around. And can she see NT and Jade from the room she's in right now?
From the second floor?
No, I'm not. She's at the bottom floor now. Hello?
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 Are you going down to the second floor or the first floor?
She's going down to the first floor, to where Meryl would be, because Meryl would be sitting at the, like, entrance.
Okay, then yeah, you'd be able to see the guys, because this floor doesn't have, like, walls except for the outer ones, so you can see the whole floor from one spot.
Okay. She still has that small purple tint to her eyes, so you can tell, like, something's up, but I don't know if they want to roll, like, an inside check and see what's going on and whatnot. You can tell by her, like, her body language that she's not good. Do you want me to roll something? While the boys...
No, it's just gonna be passive.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay.
I forgot that Jade's got good insight, too bad he rolled a natural 5. What about Tabby?
Come on.
How much better?
Can you could give Tabby advantage because he could read her more.
Because he knows
Well,
you.
yeah.
You're not going to grab a different buy for this one.
And she has
There we go. Dirty 20 for Tabby.
hell yeah. So she has
And 10 for Jade.
wow. She has I'm trying to think of how her bag is. It's kind of like swung over her shoulder. It's not a backpack per se. It's kind of like I really need to draw it, but yeah. So she has her like one of her hands resting on her on the strap, with a very somber look in her eyes. And Mero would walk up to her and start rubbing herself on Mysona's legs. She would like kneel down and start petting Mero. What are Jade and Ninty doing?
Tabby's just going to kind of roll.
Hello? I've lost. If you can hear me, Ice, I've lost you again.
God damn it!
There you are! Okay, what was Auntie doing?
Damn it, Bob. Auntie's gonna walk over and just very quietly, just like, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. And she would stand up. I looked upstairs and yes, this place was haunted, but I've dealt with it. Let's just leave.
Yeah, well, nice work then.
Huh? She would just like look at him, like kind of side eyeing him a little bit, but not like she's just she's looking at him, but not turning her head. And she would quietly she would not say anything and just start to walk out.
I'm just gonna follow you.
Alright. And after that, I feel like they would just head back to like she would let whoever sent out the commission know that it's been dealt with. The mill's fine now, I guess. I don't know.
Alrighty, well then you get your reward. Congratulations.
But yeah, like the whole entire walk back to town, like the whole journey back and just letting them know she's still like that purple tint of her eyes won't go won't leave. It's gonna affect her for the rest of the day. So what was the award? I don't remember. That is the wrong server.
Neither do I. Good thing I have it written down. So the reward, because you technically exercise experience, is 75 gold total each.
Each, okay.
Yeah, this place has a decent grain export still.
Okay. So
now they're just gonna be all depressed because they gotta find someone else to run the grain mill.
Yep.
And no one else is gonna want to run the grain mill because people got fucking Mark there.
Okay, so 600. Wait, not hold on. 8. Okay. Do. But yeah, through stuff like death and stuff kind of affects her because, you know, I'm trying to think. She's not like stone cold with that stuff, but she still feels empathy and if someone dies, of
She's
course.
Stoic.
Yeah, stoic, but still she has a lot of empathy for stuff like this, especially if they were murdered. So
stabby.
stabby. But yeah.
Anyways, with that, you can go ahead and mark down a long rest because that's where we're gonna end this session.
Wow. Okay then.
Yeah, you didn't have to do any combat today.
That was
the
nice.
Ghost fucking missed.
I guess I didn't need all my dice then. I only needed my d20s. But it's always good to have all my dice out just in case, so I don't actively have to be pulling shit out. It should be in. Let's have some more chill for music now, as we wrap up here.
Yeah, I agree. I should probably switch off the Little Nightmares 2 soundtrack.
Yeah, I was listening to the main theme that entire time.
I was listening to Teeth and Leaves.
Ooh, that's a good one, yeah. That is the wrong one. This is the one I wanted. There we go. Turn that on just a little bit. Alrighty. But yeah, I feel like... But yeah, that was a good session. We went a little later than we usually do, but I started later, so... So let me switch to our ending soon screen. There we go. No. Hey. There we go. Alright! Jeez. But yay, we didn't have much issues today as we did last time. I noticed that you were cutting out a lot last time. Like every 5 minutes you were cutting out, but not much today, which is good.
Yippee.
Alright, this week is an upload week, so I am uploading a speed paint of my Sona's new outfit, so look forward to that. That's coming out on Wednesday. Saturday, I have no idea when it... Like I usually do, I usually don't know what I'm going to be doing on Saturdays, but as you can at least tell, it's either going to be art or D&D. I know it's been D&D a lot lately, but I haven't been having a lot of stuff to work on. I do have something to work on, but since today was, different than normal, I decided to do a session because, yeah. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary this week. Yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to think here while I'm putting my dice away. Of course,
How dare you think?
Of course, if you have any questions about anything, you can always ask in the comments. Oh shit, dropping stuff. Ask in the comments or in the Discord. So, I'm trying to think. Yeah, nothing really big or out of the ordinary this week. So be looking forward to the speed paint on her new outfit. Plus, when that goes up, that's going to be my new profile picture for a little bit. And it's going to be the new Discord art. New profile picture for the Discord. So look forward to that. Since the one right now is severely out of date. So, look forward to that. I'm trying to think here. I usually have a lot to say after stream, but I don't today. So.
Same.
But Saturday, I have no idea. Maybe we'll get some art. Who knows? Because I am currently working on the official artwork for the campaign. For what is being placed in the background. Since what's now is only currently placeholder. So, it's going to have each one of the party, Jade, myself, and NT, and also Meryl, because Meryl needs to be included, because Meryl's a good girl. They good kitty. So yeah. So I'm either going to be working on that, or another session. So, Ice, if you have anything planned for next session, still plan. But knowing you, you probably won't plan for shit.
I didn't plan anything today. I improv'd all this shit.
Hey, that's what makes it fun, if you improv everything, so...
Yeah. I just had to revert to some of my notes.
Right. Speaking of notes, I want to work on her notebook. And I'm actually going to pull out one of my notebooks that I never use. So, you get a feel on that. And I can actually refer to that. In case she needs to whip out her notes and whatnot, so. Yee! Think that's it for now? Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna end stream here. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, SG, for joining. Thank you. I'm pretty sure that's you, Alex. I'm not used to having you as the name Vincent, but I'm pretty sure that's you, Alex. And thank you. Let me scroll here. Thank you, Nix, for popping in for a little bit. And Yin, it's good to see you again, comrade. Hopefully you get like a new Discord account and rejoin the Discord. But you don't have to. You don't have to.
There you are. You cut out super hard for a second there. And then you started talking like fast forward.
Oh, I was just saying goodbye, everyone, to chat. So, thank you all for joining, and yeah, I'll see you in Wednesday's video then. So, bye, guys.
See you, nerds.
I was waiting for your outro there.
It's me,
it's
Zodiac Killer.
It's me, Mario.